What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you saw the short this weekend, which about 1,500 of you did, so hopefully you're tuning in to see the full review and unboxing of that. This is part one of two, because I do these in two parts. Of my newest addition to the Coliseum Collection. What the hell? Okay, I'm just losing my mind. I think I've talked about this on the channel before, but I absolutely love these Coliseum collections, and of course, they are Ultimate Edition, which means I'm going to love them even more. This particular one, we've got the $1 Million Man, Ted Dibiase, and we've got Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Well, I guess by the title, you know which one I've chose to do first, but I don't yet. So, let me go ahead and let's take a look at this. So, on this side, which this will go on my display where I've got all my boxes displayed. This is about how it will look. This side shows both of them. This side, obviously I already showed these, but this has Ricky with the WWE logo in the old school style. And on this side we've got the $1 Million Man with the Ultimate Edition logo. And then this side we've just got our Ultimate logo. Then on top it says everybody has a price for the $1 Million Man. And in the bottom it says the dragon is ready to breathe fire. As we know from our Ultimate Edition unboxings, that's something that we usually get when we open the inside and it's on the flap of the Ultimates. If you've never seen one of these opened, these are not packaged the way Ultimate Editions are usually packaged. They're not even packaged the way the Ultimate Edition 2-packs, such as the Steiners, the Usos, and the Outsiders 2-packs. They're not packaged that way either. So let me show you. First off, if you didn't watch that short from this weekend, check it out. You'll see how these come packaged from Mattel. But first off, that's not showing up very well, but you pull that flap and you've got another WWE logo. So on this side, I'll pull that, and as you can see, tells us who we've got. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. And then we have this. So, with that being said, I'm going to tell you, he's on top. That's who I'm going to do first. So we're going with the $1 Million Man. Alright, behind him we have this little card here. These are really cool. I'm going to pull that out. So on that side it looks like, you know, kind of like a ring. You use this for photography and stuff. On this side you just have the WWE logos. Pretty slick. And then here is the other figure. Now I'm going to set him to the side because we're not looking at that today. Now in here we've got, they customize each of these boxes. I don't know if it's going to show up on the thing. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Halfway. That one says $1 Million Man. And then we have one that says Enter the Dragon, and then one that says Everybody Has a Price. So they always customize the insides of these. Don't want to spoil it, so let's put that away. Now, that is our $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. This is a so I'll be honest, I would prefer to have this guy in a green suit, maybe, or black and green, something like that. But you know what? I'm not going to complain too much. This is pretty awesome. Love the way these are packaged. So I'm going to show this now instead of getting over to the stage. This thing doesn't want to focus today. So the way these are packaged, and I'm not going to do this in the Ricky video, but I am going to show it in this one. The card just slides out of the back, and then you're able to get the figure out. It's very easy. You can remove your figure without damaging the packaging at all. Hello. That's bent around and it ain't supposed to be. Okay. So this little flap down here, I don't know if you can see that. It's supposed to be bent over that way. And it was not. That's why it slipped down on me at first. But that's what we're looking at. We're going to move this on over to the stage. We'll be able to see what we got going. This little box down here is going to have all his extra hands, heads, and accessories. You can't really see it, but right there behind the logo, see, focus. The $1 million belt is right there, so he does come with that. All right, so let's move on over to the stage. The focus is driving me crazy. Let's move on. Let's move on over to the stage. Let's check out the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. All right, we've got the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, up here on the stage. This one's exciting. So I do not have a $1 Million Man figure in my collection of Ultimate / Elites. However, I do have the WWE, what are they? Classic Superstars? Or no, just WWE Superstars. It's not Classic. WWE Superstars line. That's I do have the $1 Million Man in that series, but now I'm getting to add him to the big display, and I'm very excited because this one looks pretty cool. So right off the bat, you can see on the packaging, we kind of talked about the way the card is done in the intro. We see the artwork. It's great artwork. We see the figure, all this. It's Coliseum Collection logos. Now on the back, just like your old school figures when you collected them in the way back when, we've got this nice cutout card that if you wanted to, back in the day, if you wanted to cut those out and collect all of them, so you had your fact card for your figures, you could do so. I know G.I. Joe did the same thing. I believe Ninja Turtles did as well. Most of the action figure lines from the 80s had something similar. So real quick, this shows you the other Coliseum Collection sets. So this is the newest one. Then we had Piper and George the Animal Steel. We had the Hart Foundation. We had Jake the Snake and Rick Rude. One of my favorite Coliseum Collection sets. And then we have Hogan and Terry Funk. So over here it's telling you the accessories included. It says $1 Million Championship, soft goods suit, fanned out money, swappable heads, swappable hands. All right. So I'll read this little thing here, and then we're going to get into the figure. $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. Everybody has a price, so says the $1 Million Man. At arenas, he has offered large amounts of money to fans who would kiss his feet, wipe his sweat, and perform other humiliating stunts. DiBiase's love of money should not detract from his wealth of talent inside the ring. Just awesome. I love these Coliseum collections. So, I am going to grab that, and that comes right out. And then I can take the figure out. We'll be right back. All right, got him out. Absolutely awesome figure. So one thing, I've got him holding the money. He doesn't hold it well. So for him holding it in the package, it had the plastic was molded where the money fit, and it did use one of those clear rubber band things. So I wish his hand held that money a little bit better, because it's not going to take much and that money's going to fall out. But I did get him to hold it. As you can see, I've got him standing on that little box. His extra heads and hands and any other accessories he comes with are going to be in that. There's the $1 million belt, or $1 million championship, I'm sorry. He looks good. Just what I fiddled with him, getting him posed on there. He feels really good. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's in the box real quick. Set him down. All right, let's see. Okay. Really? So inside the box, we've got two little trays. The first one is got these hands. We've got the weapon holder hands. Oh, well, we've got one weapon holder and a closed fist, which is what he's got on, so it's just the opposites. We've got a set of open palms. And then on this one, we've got two more heads, and these hands look more suited to hold the money. And we got another set of thing of money. So I'll show you the heads real fast so you see the different face features. I decide which one I'm going to keep on him. That was pretty good. I don't like this one. I get what it's supposed to be. It looks pretty good. It looks like Al from Home Improvement. Not using that one. This one needs to show more teeth. There we go. Interesting. I'm going to test this out and see if these hands over here can hold that money better. And if they can, I don't understand why they did it that way. Yeah, look. This actually holds the money really well. And it looks like it's supposed to be holding the money. That hand that's on him is just one of the normal weapon holder hands. We've seen those a million times. What in the wide world of sports? Okay. A little something I want to do real quick, so bear with me. We're going to check out this figure. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to see if he's geared up underneath the suit, which he was very well. Classic $1 million man. He not super flashy once he's in the ring. We've got black trunks. We got black knee pads. We got black boots, white laces. Very simple. So to show you this was not a secondary shirt. This piece right here, just this elastic band goes on the neck, and there's a Velcro piece that goes around the back, so it looks like he's in a full suit. I love that. So as we can see, now that we've got all that off of there, those knee pads were under those pants. So I went ahead and put the $1 million championship on his waist. It fits him a little bit better than it does the Ringmaster Steve Austin figure, but it's still a little loose on him, but not near as bad. Let's see, I'll get him a little closer so you can really get a good look. So we get some chest hair. Here's the face sculpt. Kind of got a smug look on his face. Really, Lord Almighty. Really cool figure. I am extremely happy with it. So I did all that. Now, before we go any, well, now that we're like this, let's talk about the articulation. Obviously, we're talking Ultimate Edition. We're going to have a lot. So we've got butterfly joints on the shoulders. We've got our normal shoulder joints, bicep, pinless elbows, double jointed. We've got wrist articulation. We've got ab crunch, not a butt load, but ab crunch. Double jointed knees, I forgot to look. They are pinned. So the knees are not pinless. Boot cut. We've got the ankle articulation. We've got hip rotation. We've got thigh cut. And we've got the hip joints. Head joint that turns and tilts very well. So articulation is like the big selling point on the Ultimate Edition figures. You should be able to pose them in just about any pose that you would ever see them do in the actual ring. So very nice. I am really happy with this figure. I'm super happy to be able to add the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase to my collection. That's been a long time coming. So let me redress him is what I'm about to do, and then we'll outro. All right, so I went ahead and put on the head that I didn't like as much. It is the one where he's supposed to be laughing, but to me it looks more like Al Borland from Home Improvement. But I don't think I showed you guys the back earlier. So there's the back of the jacket with the big dollar sign. I did put those money holding hands. They do hold it a little better, but you have to get the money in there just right, or it still tries to fall out. Not a big deal. But he looks really cool. I like him holding all that money. He looks pretty good. I'd love to hear what you guys think, though. So let me know in the comments down below. What do you think of this $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase figure? I'm really enjoying it. I still got the championship on him. You can see behind there. I think it's a great figure. I'm really happy with it. Even with the Al Borland head, it actually looks a little bit better on camera. But I'd love to hear what you guys think. So tell me what you think. Let me give you a close up of this one. What do you think? Well, Tim, I got to know if you guys see it too. So let me know in the comments down below. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. That like button means so much to me, and it means a lot to that algorithm. So smash that like button. And since you're smashing buttons, smash that subscribe button if you haven't already, and turn on those notification bells so you don't miss any of the other great content come to the channel. And you don't miss the part 2 to this, where we get the Ricky the Dragon Steamboat out of this Coliseum Collection set. And then we'll see the two together as well. So have those notifications so you don't miss that. Also, you're not going to miss Gladiator Wrestling Podcast. Every Sunday live, 7 p.m. Central, right here on YouTube. Come check out the show. Talk some wrestling with us. It's a great time. We have a lot of fun. Come check us out. That being said, check out the other half of Gladiator Wrestling Podcast, the Chase Collector, right here on YouTube. Check out what he's got going on. Chase variant figures. He's starting to branch out and collect other figures. Lots of stuff going on. Also, check out my other channel, Gladiator Toys. All of my other toys and action figures that I collect are getting unboxings and reviews over on that channel. Plus, toy store spotlights and convention coverage, all kinds of stuff going on over there. So make sure you go check it out. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Gladiator out.